Thank you, Lord Mayor. I know that, pardon me, I know that there are a lot of discussions going on at the moment about the future content and structure of this full council meeting, and I think this item is a good reason why that's important. It would have been interesting to read about the annual progress of the West Midlands Combined Authority rather than just the work programmes of its scrutiny committees. As the biggest local authority in that block, I would expect to find some relevant analysis that would inform my view of the region's progress. So it was disappointing that this annual scrutiny and audit report gave scant detail about, well, almost anything of relevance outside the internal workings of the authority. The cover pages of the report gave clues as to what lay ahead. There were no commissioner comments, no impact on finance, best value, legal equalities, procurement, people services, climate change, net zero, corporate parenting or any other categories. Now, of course, the internal workings of the authority are important. If we ever wanted to understand where a badly led and run authority can get you, well, we only have to look at where it has brought us. However, I wonder whether the detail we see here is best served by a short discussion at full council. Wouldn't it be better if the detail were picked up within our scrutiny system? For example, the housing ones going to our home scrutiny meeting, transport going to our sustainability and transport scrutiny meetings, and so on. Full council could then have a discussion, logically, with the Mayor himself, about the future direction of the authority and how this council and the authority can work together on issues such as housing or road safety to improve the outcomes for our citizens. While I'm sure we all wanted to know that the outcomes of a scrutiny investigation into the remediation of brownfield land will be considered at an overview and scrutiny committee meeting in July 2024, prior to its consideration by the board for approval, and I'm just quoting part of the report here, perhaps it might be more useful to have a discussion on how our two authorities can work together, no doubt including with better management of brownfield land, to increase the supply of socially rented housing in future years. That, I think, would be a more productive use of this full council meeting. So I think this is the wrong report to bring here. What we need is a fair assessment of progress made at the authority and plans that will impact our wards and our city. What would be relevant is progress data, actions taken, and most importantly, future plans to make things better. As we review the role and purpose of full council, I hope we can find a better way of using this meeting to debate and engage with the combined authority in its very important work. Thank you, Lord Mayor.